if you think of the Samajwadi Party at this stage, you might just think that it is a Bollywood movie that's playing out with a family drama, probably directed by Karan Johar. Kabhi Khushi, Kabhi Gham, Kal Ho Na Ho. All of those thoughts come to your mind. And why I say that is because there is a family war that nobody is being able to predict. It's between the father, the uncle, the father's cousin, and the son, and sometimes even the bahus come into the matter, although not publicly. We are, of course, talking about the Samajwadi Party, and right now we are in Agra in Uttar Pradesh. Why we are here? We are here to discuss one basic issue, whether the Samajwadi Party, led by Akhilesh Yadav or Mulayam Singh Yadav, we are not quite sure even now, will be able to retain their position as people who are in charge of Uttar Pradesh, the biggest, the most populous state right now in India. Very crucial state that basically determines what happens in the general elections, which way the tide will really flow. And right now we have a very interesting audience. Clearly on my left you can see all those who are for the Samajwadi Party. Is that correct? Yes. Alright, so these lovely people are clearly in a majority. On my right are people who are against the Samajwadi Party for whatever reasons. We will come to them, but we are in Agra, not too far away from the Taj Mahal. This is really a symbolic area because right behind me is also a memorial for those who lost their lives or gave their lives for the country and basically have done a lot for the country. And it is the people of Agra who made sure that this area, which was earlier a jail where these same people were actually lodged, were able to get this place and actually then get some kind of remembrance in a sense. But now, let's just start the debate for or against the Samajwadi Party. But I want to start with a gentleman who is probably not for or against the Samajwadi Party. Sir, आप बताइए कि for you, आपके लिए समाजवादी पार्टी के लिए आप वोट करेंगे, अगर करेंगे तो क्यों करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे?
मैं एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ, 2.5 साल से अधिक हो गया केंद्र में सरकार बने हुए बीजेपी की, और जितने वायदे इन्होंने चुनाव में किए थे, इनका जो घोषणा पत्र था, उस वादों में से एक वादा ये अब तक पूरा नहीं कर पाए। बस दंड फंद करके नहीं, किसी तरीके से सरकार चला रहे हैं।
नहीं, पर समाजवादी पार्टी के बारे में आप
अरे मैं समाजवादी पार्टी क्या, समाजवादी पार्टी और दूसरी पार्टी में मैं समाजवादी पार्टी को ही ना सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ ना दूसरी पार्टी को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर बीजेपी नहीं आ रही है, ये आप समझ लीजिए।
अच्छी बात है। Okay, that's an interesting comment, but we're here to talk about the Samajwadi Party. Samajwadi Party. Would you all agree out here on the right? I want to go to the people out here. Explain to me why is it that you are not in support of the Samajwadi Party? And remember, the election dates have been announced. On the 11th of February, voting does start across 7 phases. So it's an interesting time now, very little time left for actually all the political parties to stake their claim.
See, it's not the meaning of supporting one party or not supporting one party or this party should come or that party. We as people of Uttar Pradesh are actually, since last many years, deprived of any sort of any development, real development in this state or real security issues and real, as you heard in the Hindi debate, of Vikas for the Vyapari. Yeah. So everything is in a mess in Uttar Pradesh since last many years. Now, if Samajwadi Party is responsible, BJP is responsible, Congress is responsible, I am not a judge for that. But what I feel is that if some party has not been able to do that, there should be a change. Give others a chance. Let us see if they can do it or not.
All right, so you think there should be a change, but who would you think that the chain is inclined to right now? If not, you're probably not going to disclose your vote, but the wave is towards which party?
I don't see a current wave of any single party, but I am a fan of what is happening in the national front. So I want something to be replicated like that in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay, so then in that case, I think you're talking about demonetization. Are you?
That's one part of it. Okay, that's a part of the total Vikas. Which is, in 3 years, we've seen security on the national level. We've seen corruption come down. We've seen a new change, new experiment, which may work, may not work.
In that case, I have to ask, why is it that Akhilesh Yadav is opposing demonetization, or at least opposing the implementation of demonetization?
No, I don't think so that Akhilesh Yadav is opposing demonetization, not at any cost. I think at every front, Akhilesh Yadav has come forth. He has come along with the vans. He has supported the people. He has put the
He's
vans.
made comments such as the banks are basically helping the rich and the poor are
No,
suffering.
it's not the question of rich and the poor. The question is that the benefits of demonetization, they reach to the common masses.
When?
They reach to the villages. They have reached.
But that's not what he's saying. That's not what Akhilesh Yadav is saying.
No, he has done. What I'm saying is that he has not opposed the policies of centre. He has moved with the centre because he's a youth, because he's working for development, because he's working for progress.
Okay,
of
then I have to ask you a question. Why is his father stopping him then?
No, the father is not stopping. You know,
It seems like it. He's taking. He expelled him for 6 years. He expelled him for 6 years.
See. If I say half day has passed, half day is bright and half day is black. If I say it that way, it is just the way you are perceiving things.
Okay, but then
It's
they're not
just the way
decisive.
You are looking at things.
Hold on,
No.
but then they're not decisive. Then the Samajwadi
No,
Party
they
is
are
not decisive.
Give us some time. Give us some time. What sir said that he wants development.
give them time?
No.
Because
yes.
hold on. How much time is left? How much time does a political party need to sort its house in order?
I don't think so. They have some time because I'm personally I favor Akhilesh Yadav. I'm not personally favor of Mulayam Singh or Shivpal Singh Yadav.
So you're saying because of them you may not vote for the Samajwadi Party?
Yes, definitely. I personally I appreciate the Akhilesh the way he is working, but the way he is stopping by their family, the very sad for UP.
Okay, all right. So I want to get your comment in, sir. Yes.
Yeah, actually, Akhilesh Yadav sir, fighting with the wrong element in their own party. See, why not we support them? Why not we support Akhilesh Yadav? If the people, if the person have a courage to fight with their own peoples who are wrong, then why not
There are
we?
two ways to look at it. You're fighting your own father. Is that courage or is that wrong?
I am not talking about the father.
Okay. But he's fighting against his father, sir. That's the fact.
No, that's not right.
Okay.
He is fighting against the wrong peoples who are in the party from very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are the wrong people?
some नेतास some that person जिनकी वजह से हमारी पार्टी बदनाम थी, जो कहा जाता था कि भाई कब्जे हो जाती हैं, ये हो जाता है, या पुलिसिंग गलत हो जाती है, या देयर आर 3
Law and order problem.
या देयर आर 3 CMs, इन सब बातों से फाइट कर रहा है. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा कि हम सपोर्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहे उस आदमी को जो अपने भाइयों से लड़ रहा है कि एक अच्छा शासन हो सके.
Hold on.
Why not?
I don't know why you're not supporting Akhilesh Yadav. Why is it that there's no support for Akhilesh Yadav at a time? There's support for Akhilesh Yadav, you're saying, but not for Samajwadi Party. So are you saying, hold on, are you saying then today, if Akhilesh Yadav, and that is a very realistic situation, Akhilesh Yadav may be in a position where he has to, break away from the Samajwadi Party, start his own party, even though there's no time left for that because the Election Commission has already announced the dates. Would that be something that will help him win the election alone?
So let's talk about the development.
Okay, talk about it.
Yes, the development which Mr. Chief Minister has done, whether it is laptop scheme, whether we talk about the inner road scheme, Lucknow Expressway, it is the lot of things which he has done in past couple of years or more than that. And we should not talk about like.
Okay, I want to get a comment. I'll come back to you, sir. Sorry, you made a comment. Yes.
The only thing they're talking about was those two roads,
Which two roads?
the expressway and that inner road or what. That's all.
Okay, this is interesting.
Where is it? Where is the other?
This is interesting. Let me ask the young man there a question. He talked about development. How can you inaugurate more than 300 projects in one day? How can you do that?
So
That's what Akhilesh Yadav has done.
No, sir. Down the line, all was proposed and all was well planned. And we have like-minded IS and PCS people who were clubbed in this scheme. And he have taken along all the machinery and were guided by like-minded people. And he has presented all those things on the ground.
समाजवादी पार्टी अपने ही फैमिली को फिक्स करने में लगी हुई है, तो स्टेट पे क्या ध्यान रख देगी?
समाजवादी पार्टी का माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का सबसे जो पहला मुद्दा रहा वो विकास रहा. उन्होंने सिर्फ विकास देखा, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं देखा. विकास के मुद्दे ही ये सरकार में इन्होंने 4.5 वर्ष का अपना कार्यकाल पूरा किया. पिछले वर्षों आगरा में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लेवल की समिट हुई थी जिसमें बड़े बड़े व्यापारियों ने जो बाहर रह रहे थे उन लोगों ने हिस्सा लिया. निश्चित तौर पर एक बहुत बड़ी बात हुई. आज अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापारियों ने और अपने प्रदेश अपने भारत के व्यापारियों ने हिस्सा लिया उस समिट में और बहुत बड़े स्तर पर यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट उत्तर प्रदेश में करने पर तैयार हुए.
Is that true? Because you're associated with the shoe industry, is that right? Yes. So tell us, is that actually true?
Yeah, absolutely true.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. हाँ जी. आप क्या कहेंगे?
मैं सिर्फ आपके इस पक्ष विपक्ष के बहस के मुद्दे पर सिर्फ एक ही बात कहना चाहूँगा कि आज जो लोग, चंद लोग, सब समाजवादी पार्टी श्री अखिलेश यादव जी के साथ है, चाहे जनता हो, नौजवान हो, किसान हो, महिला हो।
लेकिन मुलायम सिंह यादव की वजह से वो शायद ना रहे समाजवादी पार्टी।
नहीं, सुनिए, अखिलेश यादव जी भी परिवार में अगर जो लड़ रहे हैं तो वो भी इस उत्तर प्रदेश और देश की जनता की वजह से लड़ रहे हैं। उन्होंने माफियाओं को रोकने का काम किया, उन्होंने गलत लोगों को रोकने का काम किया। हम लोगों की आवाज उठा लेके उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता की जो विकास की बात है, जो गलत लोगों को रोकने की बात है, उनको रोकने की वजह से आज वो परिवार में भी लड़ रहे हैं।
मैं ये याद दिलाना चाहूंगा, आई लाइक टू रिमाइंड आवर व्यूअर्स दैट इन 2013 they had the riots in Muzaffarnagar, 60 people died. You've had a Badaयूं rape situation where 2 Dalit girls were gang raped and subsequently they died, and even though the CBI decided that they were not gang rape, I'm not so sure about law and order being fixed, even though the attempts that have been made according to him by Akhilesh Yadav are there for everyone to see. Ma'am, what do you have to say about this development?
सर मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि डेवलपमेंट के लिए अगर कहा जाए तो जिस तरीके एक एक दिन में आपने बताया कि इतने सारे डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो क्या ये अब सरकार खत्म होने जा रही है? इनकी पारिवारिक लड़ाई जिस तरीके चल रही है, इन्हीं के पार्टी के लोग कह रहे हैं कि जनता के लिए जो अखिलेश जी ने ये किया है जनता के लिए कर रहे हैं। तो इस बात को हम क्या समझें कि जनता के लिए कर रहे हैं, तो इसका मतलब पिता की अहमियत खत्म हो गई। और हमारी जो उत्तर प्रदेश है उसमें हम लोग अपने संस्कारों के लिए जाने जाते हैं, तो क्या ये पिता पुत्र की लड़ाई एक छोटा मुद्दा है?
ये बहुत अच्छा प्रश्न पूछा। ये पिता पुत्र की जो लड़ाई है, ये छोटा मुद्दा तो नहीं है।
It is not a chota mudda, but then it is not that big a issue which can covet development. Development, no, it is an important issue, I tell you, but it is not the prima facie issue. It is not. It is a de jure. It is the de jure issue, and the de facto issue is development. So the people are with development, and these are personal matters which are being sorted out, and I am for sure that Akhilesh Yadav would come with a full effort in power.
Yes sir, yes.
देखिए, हम लोगों को किसी पिता पुत्र की लड़ाई पर नहीं जाना चाहिए, हमको केवल ये देखना चाहिए।
एक सेकंड, हमें क्यों नहीं देखना चाहिए? अगर वो अपने घर को नहीं देख सकते, हमें तो देखना, हमारा तो काम यही है।
हमको केवल ये देखना है कि एक खिलता हुआ नौजवान।
आप एक सेकंड, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आप उस पर काला पर्दा फेर देंगे, वो वाली बात पे आप काला पर्दा फेर देंगे और सब कुछ देखेंगे, तो ये कैसे कर सकते हैं?
हम केवल इस ट्रैक पे जाना चाहते हैं कि हमारे पास एक नौजवान विकास करता हुआ एक खिलता हुआ चेहरा है। आप भी एक नौजवान चेहरा है, मैं भी एक नौजवान चेहरा हूँ। हम सब यूथ अखिलेश यादव के साथ हैं। हम केवल इस ट्रैक पे जाना चाहते हैं। किसी और पार्टी के पास ऐसा मुस्कुराता हुआ नौजवान चेहरा आज की तारीख में नहीं है।
ठीक है। He was the youngest chief minister. Yes ma'am.
According to Chanakya Niti, there should be a master to control the family. There is a no master in the Samajwadi Party to control the family. How
there are 5 chief ministers?
There are 5 chief ministers. How they can control the country? There is no master man. If there is no
one second, ma'am. 1 second. Yes. एक सेकंड।
Ma'am, Samajwadis, ma'am, they believe in democratization. Everybody has a common say in the family. We don't have a master key कि एक आदमी चलाता है। हमें 25 साल में महिलाओं को सुरक्षा अभी तक एक मिनट।
Okay. One second. Let us speak. I'll come back to you, ma'am.
अभी तक हमारे किसी सरकार ने किस महिला को सुरक्षा दी? माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का महिला से सबसे ज्यादा महिलाओं के बारे में सोचा तो माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने सोचा।
Will women out here agree with that? Do you agree with that? No.
सुरक्षा, कोई सुरक्षा नहीं है। हम लोग बिल्कुल सुरक्षित नहीं है। रात को 10 बजे के बाद हम लोग घर से नहीं निकल सकते।
जब काशीराम जी का देहांत हुआ था, उस वक्त श्री मायावती ने सत्ता संभाली थी। उस वक्त भी अनसर्टेनिटी बनी हुई थी हम कॉमन मैन के लिए। सिचुएशन आज वही हो गई है। आज सिचुएशन वही है कि मुलायम जी की सत्ता, आज मुलायम की खड़ी पार्टी को आज अखिलेश जी ने संभाला है, तो अनसर्टेनिटी है। क्या ये परिवारवादी हमारे यूपी को मिलता रहेगा? क्या हम इसी में उलझते रहेंगे?
Interesting point. He's saying that will we always be stuck in family, political, systems? That's the only way we have to live.
I want to say only one thing. क्या इनको यही दिख रहा है पिता पुत्र की लड़ाई?
क्या ये यही दिख रहा है? क्योंकि पिता पुत्र ही दिखा रहे हैं हमें, और कुछ दिखाई नहीं रहे।
क्या इनको वो नहीं दिखा? एक सेकंड, क्या इनको वो नहीं दिखा कि जब मोदी आए तो पिता तुल्य अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी को हटा दिया गया? लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी बिल्कुल ऐसे पीछे ठंडे में चले गए।
Whatever is happening, it may take the vote away from the Samajwadi Party. That is what we are saying. Is that a question? That is the question. Yes.
Sir, अगर if we not see in the war in family, if we see the development, if we see
only the development, not the war.
If we see in the opinion of youth, we all are with Akhilesh.